Felt great to be back in action. It was almost 2 years since I was last in there, and I felt good moving around in the ring. I was just hoping that the fight could have continued so I could have pushed for a finish. No, I don't think I felt any ring rust. I do feel like I could have performed better, which I always do after every fight. But I do feel 100% I was on track to getting a finish there. I didn't actually know about the eye poke until I saw on the replay after some time across the opposite corner. But, I saw on tape there was an eye poke, and it's just unfortunate that my opponent wasn't able to continue. Yes, I do feel like I was winning the fight. I feel like I was landing the bigger shots. I was pushing forward, controlling the action in the ring, and I feel like I was on track to wearing him down and taking him out. I would definitely be open to a rematch against Rasulov. For me, I'm not happy going away from a fight without getting a clear, decisive win, getting a finish. So I'm sure that we'll face each other again in the future. I'm not sure what the immediate plans are going to be, but if they offer me that match again, I'll definitely take it so I can finish it. Other than Rasulov, there's a lot of great fighters out here in One Championship, and I think in the welterweight division, there's a clear contender who is in line for the shot. So we'll see what One Championship's plans are for me, but I'll be ready to defend the lightweight or welterweight belt in the future. I'd like to be back in there soon. I trained 13 long weeks for this, and it worked really hard. But I would take an immediate fight, but I'm about to have another baby, so I'm going to take some time off. You'll likely see my brother Adrian back in action again before me, but I'm hoping to prepare for March next year. I appreciate all the support from all the fans, and to everyone tuning in, I hope you guys enjoy the first 2 rounds of our fight.
Yeah, man, it feels good to be back in the win column. I fought another high-level opponent, and he's been in there with Super Leg, Pampayak, and all the other good fighters. Aaron won, and I knew he was going to be tough to finish because he never been really finished. He never been finished in one. So that's it, man. Feels good. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I feel like I was dominating the fight. I believe I won every second of the fight. It was, but he was like, the game plan was to be extra aggressive today, but he was like running a little bit, like he was not engaging into the fight. I think he felt it. He didn't want to engage with my speed and power. So he was not engaging. So that's why he was backing up. And I seen all the other fights. He was more aggressive, and it was my first time I seen him not be aggressive in a fight. So that's it. It's the first time I hadn't seen him be aggressive, and that's why I was a little shocked. So I wish he was going to be more aggressive. I would have done a bit more better. No, I didn't feel any pressure. I just wanted to go out there and have fun. I learned it was I fought like one of the best in the world, Richani, and I believe I won that fight. But it was a close fight, and it was a great fight, great experience, and I fought him in front of all his people, all his fans, and it was a crazy experience. I love that experience, and I believe it made me a better fighter. Yeah, man, I want the rematch, of course, but whenever whoever Chatri wants to give me, I'll take anybody. Whoever wants to give me, I'll take anybody. But of course, if there's a rematch, I'll fight him for sure. It's hard to say, because it's it's always going to be a competitive match. When you're at the high level, it's always going to be a competitive match, and anything could happen when you're at high level. It can either be when you're high level, it could be either a close match, or you can get caught with something. In exchange, anything could happen. In the high level. But at high level, it's hard to get knockouts. At the highest level. Because you guys are too top, you have the highest IQ, especially when you're one of the smartest fighters fighting each other. You're using your brain and using your IQ, and it's hard to finish somebody at a high level. And I think it could play out. Anything can happen in a fight. So anything can happen in the rematch. Sure. Oh man, anybody in the division, Same is great fight, he's a legend. That'll be a great fight. Prajin will be a great fight. Those are the two that I think I have left to fight and beat at the highest level. I think I beat everybody else. I'm not sure who else is left, but I think those 2 fights make sense. Those are my 2 fights I could see happening. Sure. The espresso in Bangkok is great, man. I still brought my Dibella espresso, but always the Bangkok espresso is really good. It's up there for sure. Say thank you to all my Thai fans. This is I always get love from Thailand. All of the time, every time I'm in Lumpini Stadium, I get like a bunch of fans coming up to me and always coming to take pictures and show me love and support. And thank you to my Thai fans. Thank you for my fans all around the world. Thank you.
My first fight week was awesome. Honestly, my first fight week was quite special. I've never been to this region of the world, let alone Bangkok. And growing up as a fight fan my whole life, this has been a region of the world that I've always wanted to travel to. So to be able to compete in the most iconic stadium and to be able to compete in a place where fighting is combat, martial arts is so involved in the culture is really special. And I get to be, you know, of the first people that brings jiu-jitsu, which is kind of a new martial art, a new martial art in the mainstream to this area. It feels special. I've never been in an arena that has such impactful energy as this stadium does. It feels like the fans are on top of you, and not in a bad way. It just feels like that energy is shooting through your body while you're competing, and it's special and it's really unique. It's something that I've grown up and read about Lumpini Stadium, but I've never set foot in it. And then the first time I come here, I get to compete in front of like a packed crowd in this stadium. So yeah, it's the energy here is quite unmatched. It's hard to put into words how exciting that was. You know, it was 2.5 minutes about out there of a performance, which I thought I had a great performance, but that's a lifetime of work. And I did my best in 2.5 minutes to show my prowess and my technical ability. Understanding the bonus is earned by, you know, not only just a finish, but by showing technical superiority, by showing control, by showing, you know, things that are above and beyond, and heart, determination, things like that. So this is something that I embody on every level. And this time I was able to showcase a great series, a great chain of attacks. And, you know, I'm really happy that Shatriam 1 decided to give me the bonus, you know. And my goal when I go out there is to strive to have that kind of performance, win, lose, or draw, that the company would feel honored to give me that bonus as well. Usually when I make some money, I give back to my gym and my team to help elevate our training facilities, to help elevate our amenities for our competitors and our students. So, you know, I'm sure some of that money will go to that. As an athlete, I think it's important to invest in yourself. So, you know, if I'm investing in myself, if I'm investing in my athletes and my students, it's only going to help me more in the future. And I think if I invest in my facilities and create, you know, even though I have some of the best training environments and some of the best training facilities and partners in the world, I truly believe that they can always be better and we can always be improved. So I think the more I improve that, the more I pay it forward and invest in myself, the more it'll allow me to earn more bonuses in the future. You know, like I said in the interview, there's a lot of names out there that, you know, each week I see one posting that they've signed new people, and every single one that they've signed, it sparks some interest, whether it's to compete against or whether it's to see that person compete. You know, signing somebody like Marcelo is absolutely incredible. I'm just so hyped and interested to see him compete and see what he has in store for us. But somebody who I think is a great match for my next match would be Tommy Langaker. I think he and I have a very short history, but a history that goes way, way back. You know, I attacked him in the match and had several submissions in that match. So I think given that we've both matured and grown as athletes, I'm very interested to see how that match would go. And I think that's a great match, a great step up in competition, another great match to take for me. And I think it's a great match for the fans here at One. It'd be amazing if we could do it in this venue as well. This is the place where the best grapplers are. It's plain and simple. If you consider yourself to be the best grappler, you want to be the best grappler, or you're striving to be the best grappler, this should be the place that you're trying to come to. You shouldn't be trying to go to other events where the best people aren't. If you look at the accolades and you look at the resumes of just the grapplers that are here and on contract or committed to One, this is where all the best people are. It's nowhere else. So, you know, the opportunity, the matchups, the ability, and a thing that a lot of people don't look at is the ability to explore regions of the world that as jiu-jitsu athletes, we would probably never have the opportunity to explore. I mean, there's a million reasons, but truly when it comes down to it, if you're an athlete and you want to prove that you're the best, you have to go where the best are. And ONE FC is where the best martial artists are. Oh, I was super happy. All my friends and family have been getting a lot of messages. It's around 9 to 10 p.m. back home, and it seems like everybody watched the match and had a great experience watching the event. Everybody who I've talked to a few people from back home already before this interview after my match, and it seems like everybody not only was excited and so happy about my performance and things to do with me, but everybody was elated at how awesome the event was. I mean, it was a super exciting event. It was a super energetic event. And I remember a few people telling me just within the last few minutes of watching me go out to the ring and watching what that venue looked like, watching the energy in the room and just seeing the whole production of it, they just thought it was like something out of a movie. And I think that's really cool. It makes me feel like I'm living in a dream, basically. So it's cool that I get to do this, and I'm really excited about it. And I just want to say thank you to everybody back home who supported me, watched, continues to support, and everybody who helped me prepare for this. Everybody knows who they are. I don't want to waste another 10 minutes naming off every single person. So I appreciate everybody. Thank you.
とりあえず勝てたことは良しとして、内容はあんまり覚えてないですけど、格闘技的なことで言うと多分全然ダメだったと思うんですけど、自分がやりたい戦いで、勝てたことには、結果は良かったなって思ってます。はい。
First of all, thank you, and the fact that I won this fight, I'm happy about that. But because his coach told me that he got hit at the first round to the back of his head, so he's not remembering much. But to say as a martial artist, he did a very good job. But the fact that he won, that's good. The result is good.
とりあえずそのワンのベルトが欲しいというか、やっぱ世界中から強い選手集まってきてるんで、やっぱここの階級でやっぱりチャンピオンになりたいっていうのが自分の夢なんで、誰でもいいんで相手は。とりあえずまた修行してベルトを取りたいですね。
I won the ONE Championship belt. ONE Championship is the place where strong people, strong athletes assemble. And for my next opponent, it can be anyone. I just won the belt. For this moment of time, I'll just go back, retrain, and come back again.
前の自分とですよ。そうですね。もう自分を信じてもガンガン前に行ってもう倒しに行きたいなと思ってます。
I will believe in myself, keep pressing forward, and go to knock him down.
日本を受けるんじゃないですかね。はい。
Yes, I think he will accept.
この後試合するマクラーレンとジャレット・ブルックスの勝者とやりたいですかね。
I want to try fight McLaren, who won against Jared Brook.
いややっぱりそうですね。並大抵の覚悟じゃなかったっていうか、それは対峙してやっぱり自分が一番わかるんで、すごく気持ちが強い選手だった印象です。はい。
He has a very strong heart. I fought him, and I felt that by myself that his resolve, what his heart has prepared for, is a lot stronger than the average.
いやアドバイスするほどでもないし、ないっす。
I don't think he needs any advice, so there's no advice from me.
はい、本当に皆さんの応援のおかげで本当に今の自分があるし、やっぱりこうやって戦い見て自分が世界中旅できてるんで本当に感謝しかないです。で、これからもしっかり毎日戦い続けてまた試合で生き様を見せれたらなと思ってるんで、今後とも応援よろしくお願いします。
It's because of everyone that's been cheering on me that's made me who I am today. And by fighting, by doing martial arts, I got to travel around the world. All I have to say is I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And from now on, I'll keep on fighting. I'll show my existence through what I do. And even from now on, please still keep cheering on me. Thank you.
I think I performed better than last time. I don't think I'm satisfied with the win. I really want to submit her, but yeah. Yeah, I think I was more dominant than last time. And I think I was more dominant than her, for sure. I don't know, but I would like to fight with other people first. Then I think she needs to fight and climb back again to deserve the try for the belt. A lot. I felt like I had a pretty tight heel hook at the end. I was feeling even like her heel was popping, but like I guess was not enough to make a tap. I don't know what I would let like people say. I'm not gonna say if I'm pound for pound. I would let people say if I am or not. Anyone, any other new girl, I would like to fight. I don't know. I cannot think about any girl. So whoever wants me to fight, I will fight as soon as possible. If I can, I want to compete as much as I can. Oh yeah, I want to thank you everyone who is cheering for me. I want to thank my team. Also, I want to congratulate my teammate and Professor Cole that he just won today. And my other teammate that can help me with training, coaching also, like Dorothy. So yeah, I just want to thank you everyone who's by my side daily and who cheer for me.